Have you been wondering how to take your art practice to the next level? I'm going to give you 3 easy ways to do that here today on 5-Minute Mentoring. Well, hey, my friend, welcome to another edition of 5-Minute Mentoring. So glad that you are here. I want to give you 3 things that I think are going to help you take your art practice to the next level. It's easy just to kind of assume that, yeah, I make art, I do it every now and then, or I do it when I have time, and you kind of wonder, how's my art career going to take off? How am I going to start really sensing that momentum and, the whoosh of the spirit that I want to not only experience in my artwork, but also in sales and in business and that sort of thing. I want to give you 3 things today that I think are going to help you accelerate your progress in your art practice and really make it the kind of art practice that you want. I want to call it focused, fearless, and faithful. All right. Focus, number one, what does that mean? It means that as you're growing yourself as an artist, and especially if you're an artist that's growing an art business, you want to choose a focus. You cannot be a professional dabbler. You cannot do everything all the time. If you want to grow in mastery, you want to grow a unique voice, you want to develop connection with people, and you want to really get good at what you do artistically, you've got to focus. And so focus is really the place where all of this starts. All right. My son Cameron, he always says, get good or go broke. And I'm like, I'm getting a t-shirt made with that. But listen, part of getting good and not going broke is focusing and really developing what I call masterful competency in whatever it is that you're doing artistically. The second thing is being fearless in the studio. What does that mean? That means not being afraid to experiment, not being afraid to play, to push the boundaries, to do things that you've never done before, to experiment, to try new things. This is a huge part of your growth as an artist. And if you're always doing commissioned work or you're always doing just the standard things that you know will sell and you never give yourself the opportunity to experiment, you really are not pushing that fear factor in your work. You're not going into places that you don't know how to do it. You don't know how to execute the idea, but doggone it, I'm going to try it. You got to be fearless. You got to be fearless. That's where the new innovations will come in your work. And then third, faithfulness. You got to be faithful. You got to show up faithful. I don't care if you're wanting to grow your business into a full-time art business or just maybe, accentuate and help the money that's coming in every month, just augment it a little bit. You got to be faithful. And for you, whether that means one day a week, a couple of hours a day, or whether that means showing up every day, 5 days a week as a full-time artist, you've got to be faithful. If you're not putting that on your schedule, I guarantee you're probably letting other things take priority over your art. So just like you would a doctor's appointment, just like you would an important meeting or whatever, put studio time on your calendar and show up faithful in what you're doing. Listen, when you're focused, when you're fearless, and when you're faithful, you will begin to see momentum grow in your art business. All right, love you, my friend. Hope this is inspiring to you today and helpful. Remember, till next time, you were created to thrive. Bye.